so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans do not know. Our people do not know.
We do everything for the most high. We gon' ride and slide for the most high. We teach and preach in these streets. In the belly of the beast, that's a whole vibe.
That's the number one thing in our community. We hate each other. Why? Because we was taught and dumbed down through slavery.
We do everything for the most high. We gon' ride and slide for the most high. We teach and preach in these streets. In the belly of the beast, that's a whole vibe. We beat up, load up, set up, ride through the hood. Ain't go live, it's a pin or die. It's a pin or die. We do everything.
How are we gonna stop the killing in the neighborhoods? How are we gonna stop our children from being hunted like prey? We gotta apply the script.
Ain't go live, it's a pin or die. It's a pin or die. Do everything for the most high.
We've been beat to dust.
That's right.
But we come out here to take that dust and build the black man back up again. To build the black woman back up again. To build the black family back up again.
My brother right there, big bro in the orange. Come here real quick, man. We're talking about love right quick, real fast. So this is Eddie right here. And I asked Eddie, what does it mean to love God? What's your name? Gerald. What does it mean to love God?
Trust and believe, man.
Trust and believe. So you said trust and believe, you said like lay yourself down for him. I'm gonna read to you out of the Bible what it means to love God. I'm gonna show y'all, this is very interesting. I used to didn't know this. Read it again.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3.
Come on.
For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God, read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. So all the stuff that we read about, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, guess what? That's how you show that you love God. Because what? Love is an action word. It's actions behind it, right? Like y'all got wives and anything, or a significant other. How can she say she love you, but then she break the law of thou shalt not commit adultery? She cheats on you. If she cheat on you, do she love you? Why? Because her actions don't show it. Women get caught cheating, they say, but I love you. No, the actions don't show it. So guess what, Eddie? God is the same way. You said, Gerald? Yeah. Guess what, Gerald? God the same way. It's about actions. All right? It ain't about that lip service. Give me that Isaiah 29:11. Right, so that's what we out here to teach our people, because we've been lied to in the Christian church. I know y'all may love y'all Christian church, you may love your pastor. Right? My pastor, he was like my great-grandfather. I had much love for him. I still have love for him, but he lied to me my whole life. I had to realize that once I learned this Bible. Now I'm gonna show y'all something about God. 29:11, 3:13. Yeah.
Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as these people drew near me with their mouth,
come on,
and with their lips do honor me.
So what, we honor God with our mouth. We say we talk a good game, right? We know we're talking a good game, but watch this.
But have removed their hearts far from me.
But what? Our hearts ain't in it. We don't really give a damn about God. We go to the Christian church, we do the hoop, we even put something in the collection plate. But right after that, we back to smoking weed, we back to getting drunk, we back to trying to go deal with a whore or whatever. That's how I used to be. Right after the Christian church, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I leave Christian church, what do we eat at? Leave Christian church, call up old girl, well, come on, come through. And I wasn't taught that was wrong. They told me all I had to do was just believe in this. All I had to do was just believe that this man right here existed, have faith that he died for my sins, and I was going to heaven. Do y'all believe that? We're going to be here for a minute, but I'm telling you, no better time than the present.
It is, I mean, I know it's not. There is no time. Like I said, time never was, again.
So let me ask y'all this real quick. Who is this man right here? What would you say, Gerald? Who is this? You said they say it's Jesus. What about you, Eddie?
Jesus is a man himself.
Right, but who is this? Don't act like Eddie. Don't act like you ain't never seen this picture now.
I see who it is. I know who they claim it to be.
Who they claim it to be? Let me ask you this. So let me ask you this: is Jesus described in this Bible? Did they describe what he looked like? Let's get the description. I'm gonna ask y'all. What, this in the Christian church now? Now, y'all don't know. Y'all see this out here when we talk to y'all. People get real unfamiliar. Like, this ain't no grandma wall. This right in the Christian church. Now, come on, let's keep it real. Right? You say you used to have it on your wall. Right, so let's keep it. Okay, so now we finna read out the Bible and see what Jesus looked like. We gonna see if he looked like this or if he looked like this. We got him beside there for a reason. But let's read it though, because I don't want to leave no stone unturned. Let's just read it. Come on.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Come on.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So revelation means reveal. We're gonna reveal what Jesus Christ looked like. Now jump down to verse 3.
Verse 3?
Yeah.
Verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
Why do you think the Bible said blessed is he that read? Because if you don't read, they can show you anything. They can show you a Chinese man and say this Jesus if you ain't never read what he looked like. So let's read and go down to 14. Come on.
Verse 14.
Come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now we got these two images. Which one got white woolly hair? Let's keep it real. Which one got white woolly hair? Now come on, keep reading.
As white as snow.
Come on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So Eddie, what color is fire? So it said red, right? So it said Christ had red eyes. You look at both these pictures. Which one got red eyes? You say him, right? What color his eyes? Interesting.
They was made. I mean, like when it goes to the sheep, they was made as a chemical put together.
Right. Let's keep going. Let's see what else. Let's see what else the Bible says.
I gotta go put my wife. That's the only thing I.
If you gotta go, I can't hold you. I can't kidnap you, Eddie. I can't hold you.
I'll be back.
But understand, man, it's very important. This is very important. Now keep reading.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now, Gerald, what color is brass? It said Christ's feet look like brass. Right? What color? Gold is color. It's like it's a gold, it's brown. Exactly. Now, if you see your man's feet, you can tell color the rest of his body now. If you see his feet, the top of my feet, you know I ain't got no Caucasian feet in these boots. You see the top of my feet, it's gonna be brown like the rest of my body. So Christ's feet look like what?
Fine brass.
Let's see how brown Christ's feet will read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now you burn anything, Gerald, what color is it gonna turn? It's gonna turn black. So what I'm trying to show you is that you look like Jesus Christ. Alright? Because sometimes they'll give us a little cop out. You used to say, what color Jesus? Well, he was a Middle Eastern man. He looked like an Arab. No, Christ was a dark-skinned black man.
Right.
That's the truth of the Bible. So where the hell did this come from? Who is this? This man's name is Caesar Borgia. He was an actual man. Leonardo da Vinci painted him as Jesus during the Renaissance. Why would the white man spend billions of dollars to say that this is the Son of God? Why would they do such a thing when the description right here in the Bible? Why they do that? I'm asking, why did they do that? Had to be a reason. Yeah, they spend $1 billion for nothing. What they do it for? To fool us in the way. If this the Son, go ahead.
Fool them and believe that Jesus was white.
Right, but guess what? It's go further than that though, Jerry. If the Son of God is white, what color would they make God? It would make him white. So guess what? When they came over here and got us into slavery, it wasn't enough to have chains on us. They needed chains in our mind. They needed us to see them and believe that they were God. That's why that white man to this day in 2022, it could be niggas everywhere doing whatever. Let that white man in their police car pull up. They get some act right real quick because their whole life they done been taught that this is God. They've been taught this is Jesus. So that white man show up and say, hey, y'all get over here on the wall. They don't see it as just a regular white man saying it. They think Jesus said this subconsciously. They hurry up, they straighten up. Hey, pull your pants up. Hey, put that blunt out. You understand what I'm telling you? We've been psychologically programmed to worship these white people as God. Okay? But guess what? We are made in the image of God. You heard about that before? God made man in his image. Everybody ain't made in his image. He's talking about us. We just told you God is a black man, bro. Christ is black. All right, and I said God, I'm gonna show you that. Give me that John 14:9. Because this is what the Son of God looked like. But I'm gonna also show you what God looks like. Okay? I know it's new information. It may sound good, but I'm gonna prove it to you with the Bible. Okay, read what you got.
The book of John, chapter 14, and verse 7.
Come on.
If ye had known me, ye...
Go down to 8.
Philip said unto him, Lord, show us the Father.
You see that? So Philip came to Jesus and said, show us what God looks like. He said, show us the Father. Watch what Christ said. Read.
And it sufficed us.
And he would say, that'll make us happy if you show us what God look like. That's what Philip told Christ. Watch this, read.
Jesus said unto him.
So now Christ is answering him, read.
have I been so long time with you,
Read.
and yet hast thou not known me?
So you
Philip?
don't know who I am, Philip? Watch this, read.
He that have seen me,
He that have seen Christ, what?
have seen the Father.
He said, what? I look just like my daddy. So we telling you that Christ, he was described as a dark-skinned black man. He said he looked like his daddy. What does that make God? So that's what I'm telling you, man. When you wake up in the morning, you look in that mirror, you wash your face, that's what Christ looks like. That's what God looks like. Alright? You are God's chosen people. You are an Israelite, my brother. Alright? Now I'm gonna show you this sign real quick. You look right here on this sign. Right here on your right. That's what they call us here in America. Okay, they call us American, Black, West Indian, all this stuff. That's these names you're familiar with. On your left, that's what God calls us. This is what we are called in the Bible. So what would you say your race is if I ask you right now? What would you tell me?
Yeah, I'm from African American.
African American, right? I used to think the same thing. But guess what? God calls us Judah.
That's right.
That's what God calls us. See, sometimes in this Bible, we pick it up and we confused and we can't see ourselves in it. So I'm telling you, when you see the name Israel or Judah, it's talking about you. All right? It's talking about you. And I'm going to show you this song that God said about you. Go to Isaiah 44:1. All right? We are the Israelites. We are the true Jews. You familiar with what's going on with Kanye West right now? You seen him in the news at all? Just a little bit. So Kanye West came out and said that black people are the true Jews. You know they didn't took everything from this man? All them billions and stuff that he was talking about, they ripping it away from him. Because what? He talking a little bit too much. For they liking, he revealing some secrets. You can say whatever about black people. You can say you gods. You can talk about Islam. You can even say the white man the devil. But you better not reveal to people that we are the true Jews. They afraid of that knowledge. Because look at what the Bible says about the true Jews. Read what you got.
The book of Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 1.
Come on.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant.
Jacob, okay. Jacob, his name was changed to Israel. That's who the Jews come from. Jacob is synonymous with the Jews. Watch what God says. Come on.
And Israel, whom I have chosen.
Who we have what?
Have chosen.
Have chosen. We are God's chosen people. Deuteronomy 7:6, all right? God he sees us as above all other nations of people. That's what I'm trying to drive home to you. You're not just a nigga walking around in Chattanooga, Tennessee with no purpose. God has chosen you, bro. All right? From the foundation of the earth, he's already said that you are his special group of people above all other races. So guess what? They can't keep us in slavery and servitude if we have an understanding of it. That's why if you say black people are the Jews, it's a big media blackout on you. They ripping you down, turning you down. He's anti-Semitic. He's this. He's full of hate. How the hell is us taking back our true identity of hate? Now I'm going to show you what God says about you. This is what they're hiding from you. All right, Gerald, this is what they're hiding from you. Read.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
For thou art an holy people.
Come on.
Unto the Lord thy God.
So God says we're holy people unto him. Read.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
There go that word again. We're chosen. It says it all through the Bible. We're chosen. Read.
Chosen thee to be a special people.
To be what?
A special people.
God says we're special. All right? Watch this. Read.
Unto himself.
Come on.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Did it say below all people?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So God says we're above all people on the face of the earth. So you look at our condition in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Are we living like we above all people? It don't look like it, right? So guess what? From when that right there was wrote until now, something happened, Gerald. How is it that God's chosen people that's supposed to be above? How are we the ones that happen in the projects? What you think happened? Why God put us in the projects? What happened to us? What do you think?
Bring us together?
Say he put us in the projects to bring us together? What about slavery? Why did God put us into slavery?
Keep us together?
To put us together. I'm gonna show you why. It wasn't for us to be put together. Okay, it was a punishment. We did something wrong. Right? We used to rule this earth. When you go back into, they call it the Dark Ages, it's because dark people ruled the earth. The Dark Ages, we were kings. We literally had nations. We over here fighting over projects and streets. We used to rule countries. You see what I'm saying? But something went wrong. And I'm gonna show you what went wrong. Because this is the step in us getting to the right direction. I'm gonna show you what went wrong. Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Come on.
But it shall come to pass
Come on.
that if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So hearken means to listen. God said if we didn't listen to him, we didn't listen to him, he's gonna tell us something was gonna happen. All right? Now ask yourself, Gerald, do black people, have we listened to this Bible? What would you say? You say, no, then what? Throughout the Bible is what? Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Do we do these things? We do them things, don't it? We make songs about it. We make songs about hitting the lick. We make songs about killing and sleeping with a man's wife. They even made blues songs about sleeping with a man's wife. Somebody at your back door. Who at the damn back door? They talking about adultery. You see what I'm saying? We didn't keep the commandments. Now come on, read.
To observe to do all his commandments
Come on.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Read.
That all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses,
This right here is the result of us not keeping the commandments. It said all these what?
curses
Come on.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So I asked you before, I said, how did we fall so low? God said we above, we chosen. How are we in the projects? It's because all these what?
Curses
Come on.
shall overcome thee and overtake thee.
All these curses came upon us. We are a cursed people. All right? You ask yourself, where was God at doing slavery? Why did God let this happen? Look at this man's back. How did that happen to his back? What happened? Why does his back look like that?
He got whipped.
He got whipped, right? How many whips you think it took for that man back to look like that? Now, mind you, it's an old man. You think he just started getting whooped in his 50s? He went his whole life getting his back beat in. And then they freed the slaves and had this man come and take a picture. This ain't no drawing. This is an actual photograph. That's what they did to us. All right? And God let it happen because we broke his commandments.
Right.
That's why we tell y'all, keep the commandments out. People hate that thing. We come out here and tell them, hey, bro, don't hate your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? They, man, whatever. We tell them keep the Sabbath day, whatever. But that mentality, not keeping the commandments, that's why we going through hell right now. You turn on the news, who getting killed? Who gets shot down? They don't understand that God is playing a role in this. This is our punishment. We think Chattanooga is just a great place where you can just get you some money. No, all you gotta do is just work hard, get some money so I can get a house and some car. You were brought here for your punishment. We were brought to America to be punished, not to have a good time, not to party. All right? Now I'm gonna show you this first curse. Go to 16.
Verse 16.
Come on.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So the first thing God said, he said, any city you go to, you will be cursed. Now, you from Chattanooga? Now, if you went to Memphis, Tennessee, let's say you ever been to Memphis before? You never been, right? But if you went to Memphis and you wanted to find quote unquote black people, would you go to the suburbs or would you go to the projects? What would you go to find now, people?
Project.
The projects, right? Let's say you go from Memphis to New Orleans. Would you go to the suburbs or the projects? You see what I'm saying? In any city, we are cursed there. We in the lowest situation, we in the lowest conditions. No matter where you go, that's just America. You know, you can go over to England. IUIC, we global. We go to these places. We go to London and all these places. And guess what? When we want to teach our people, we have to go to the slums. All across the earth, no matter what city, we've been cursed there. Now come on, read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Say cursed in the field. When were we cursed in the field, Gerald?
When were?
When we cursed in the field.
When they're picking cotton.
This is your history. Black history is in the Bible.
Right.
Black history and biblical history is one and the same. Didn't nobody else go through this? Right? Go to 68. Because how did we get over here? What form of transportation? Ships, right? Now, do you believe that slave ships are in the Bible? If I told you that, would you believe that slave ships are written in the King James Version Bible? Would you believe that?
It is.
Where is it?
I'm not sure where it is.
I don't know where it is. All right, so we finna show you where it's at, Gerald. We gonna show you slave ships in the Bible. All right, this is call it and read it.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So now, if you're familiar with biblical history, back in the time of Egypt, the Israelites were in slavery. So Egypt is synonymous with slavery. It's the same thing, right? Now I prove that. Go ahead to Exodus 20 and 2. I'm gonna show you the precept to show you that Egypt is slavery. It's the same thing.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Come on.
I am the Lord thy God,
Come on.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
There go that word. Let's see what it means. Read.
out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means house of bondage. What's another word for bondage? Let's start with an S. Another word for bondage. Slavery. Slavery, right? So now we're gonna go back to Deuteronomy 28:68, and we're gonna insert that word slavery for Egypt to make it make sense now. Come on, read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again. Read.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Slave ships are in the Bible. They're told, how did we get over here? Slave ships. We even got the pictures. It was already wrote thousands of years before it happened. They asked, how you gonna get Bible a true book? Slavery happened, didn't it? We went into slavery on ships, didn't it? We broke God's commandments, didn't it? We are the proof. We are the witnesses of God. We are the proof that this Bible is a true book. Nobody can never speak against this Bible, because what? To say the Bible ain't real is like saying we ain't real. It's like saying we didn't go through what we going through right now. It was already written thousands of years before it happened. Now keep reading. Now, hold up. Now, Jared, when we got off them slave ships, what happened to us? What they do?
As far as
I'm gonna paint the picture. We on slave ships. We show up. We getting off the slave ships with chains on. What if they didn't do to us? They ruled us what? They said, wait, I got this nigga right here going for 50. They sold us. Now let's see what? Let's see if the Bible, all right, let's see if it documents that. Let's see if the Bible documents that history. All right, come on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Come on.
thou shalt see it no more
We
again.
wouldn't see our homeland again is what they're going into. Now read.
And there
Once we get off the slave ships, read.
ye shall be sold.
We should be what?
Sold
Come on.
unto your enemy.
You see what I'm saying? That whole thing was prophecy. That was God's prophecy coming to pass. Cause I said it earlier. We are stronger than white people, like physically, all right? You look at the athletes, the football players, the basketball players. How the hell did this short white man get somebody that looked like Shaquille O'Neal into some damn chains on a ship? How he do that? It was divine intervention. God made that happen, all right? It wasn't that we were physically weak or even mentally weak. You read the history books, we were scholars. We weren't talking about them ooga booga going on those slave ships. We were scholars, map makers, all right? You have to have intelligent people to build a kingdom. We built America. You can't have savages to build America, all right? We were very intelligent people. We were destroyed during slavery. That's what happened. That's why we like this. That's why we hate each other. We see somebody look like us, that nigga. Why? We got master mindset in us. Master used to look and say that nigga, and now we done been so dumbed down and stupefied, we wake up in the morning and say that nigga, but that's the white man speaking through us. You understand what I'm telling you? So what? We come out here to destroy the mind of the slave.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.